Welcome to the Girls Group Chat podcast with me, Jordan.
Me, Diona.
Me, Olivia.
And me, Shannon.
And happy birthday to Diona.
Happy birthday
Did anyone
to you.
Oh.
That is harmonising.
Oh my God.
Done.
We're actually class. We're in the wrong job.
Wow. Gorgeous. How does it feel to be
I want to
here?
look down the barrel at my GCSE drama teacher and say, look, I have made it to 36. Thank you very much. Nobody thought I would. Yeah. Can you believe I'm 36 now?
Unbelievable.
It's a crazy time.
I know, you only look 16.
Thanks very much. Feel much older than
This is your
26.
21st.
Yeah.
This is, I remember crying on my 21st because I thought I was really old.
I think
I was
everyone cried on my
dressed
21st.
as Lady Gaga. I had a celebrity themed birthday
Do you know you're born on the same day as Lady Gaga?
day after. Oh, she had 20, I thought she's not 27.
28th.
Is she 28?
As the Lady Gaga fans correct me in the comments, but I googled it because I love knowing who people's birthday twins are.
I thought she was one day off.
That's so random to know. I would never,
I never think
ever
of
think,
that.
like, I know who mine are, but it's because it's mine. Like,
I don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
mine.
but like, I
She's-
would never think to be like, what's Liver's birthday? Let me see who she's birthday twins with.
Weirdo.
Do you know what our,
Do you know what ours
when
are?
Jordan's supposed to be playing music on Q-Radio? She is just sat there giggling birthday
No, I
twins.
love celebrity birthdays.
So I thought she was one day off, so she's the same day as me.
Yeah.
So on my 21st birthday, I was dressed as her. Yeah. So she would have been also dressed as her.
she was dressed as you.
Always dressed.
She was dressed as you, dressed as her.
Plot twist.
yeah, like the pre-mark version of. And so I was dressed. You know the with Beyonce? Telephone. I was dressed, and the all-American flag stuff and all. I absolutely loved it. I had the wig.
I made a telephone hat.
Did
to
you?
dress up as that version of Lady Gaga, yeah.
For my birthday.
Just for you, yeah. I can finally confess.
Christ.
On my 21st birthday, I remember crying, being like, I'm so old and I haven't made it. I don't even know what I was trying to make it as.
I haven't made it.
But I was like, I haven't made it. What am I going to do? Yeah, like it was sad times. But obviously then, like I think when you had 21, you think, oh, am I supposed to like get my
Aye.
shit together?
I
Yeah.
remember thinking there was like no more exciting birthdays because like 18 is obviously massive and then 21 it's like, oh, I can drink in America now.
Yeah,
Not that
yeah.
I was really in
36
America.
is a real big exciting one.
About
What-
36. Here we
What
are.
can you do now?
Thank you very much for my sash and my balloon and stuff. Is my balloon here?
It is
Oh,
probably
it's,
out of the
it's
shot.
out of shot. Here it is. I'm going to take it off because it keeps making noise.
Okay.
It keeps going,
Fine.
happy birthday. No,
So that's Sash.
Just say your
special
name.
made
No,
noise.
I'm gonna wear it at home for some role play.
Wow.
I'm gonna pretend I'm Lady Gaga,
Gaga.
and I'm gonna wear this every year.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's do you celebrate birthdays properly? Like, do you care?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
I
care?
love a birthday. I love everyone's birthdays and I love my birthday.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you know I've never met someone who's admitted they love their own birthday?
Oh, I love my
What's your
birthday.
date of birth? I can
Six.
find out your celebrity
I have a funny
birthday
story
twin.
about my birthday. So I'm born on the 6th of the 6th and I weighed 6 pounds, 6 ounces. So I'm a
You're the devil.
The devil.
kid and my number plate has 666 in it.
Does it
No one
actually?
can do
Yeah.
anything. I see when people blur number plates.
I know.
I can see.
What are
it.
you going to do? Check your tax?
My car has MOT on
Why
it.
do
Let
people
me
blur
know.
that?
No, I know.
Why do people blur their number plate? Oh, let me go and check. Shannon Mitchell has her car tax.
But I
You know what?
also don't understand. Every time I put like letters in the bin, my husband's like, "Your address is on that." I'm like, "They're stealing it from my house.
From my bin.
They know where I live. They came here to steal my stuff."
You're born on the same day as Carol Baskin.
No.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Oh my god,
You
slay.
know how depressing mine is? And she's also the exact same age. So it's 3rd of November 1995. This is depressing, like, because the comparison.
Oh god.
Kendall Jenner.
No.
Fuck off, like.
Same birthday.
Same date I don't know times because I've asked my mum numerous times. So time
Same
was born,
year,
she can't
same
remember.
day.
We're both the exact same age, same day, and I'm like, oh,
No, but she's a nepo.
she's an Nepo.
She was born into it.
She's like a double Nepo.
You've had to sift through the shite of your family to make something of yourself.
No offense
I
to your
bet-
family.
I bet Kendall Jenner's shite crack.
I think so.
I think so. I would actually say Kylie's better crack.
100%.
I mean, not that I'm ever gonna meet them, like, and they wouldn't want to meet me, but
You never
They'd
know.
be-
thoughts?
Olivia, they would be honoured.
fucking
They
right, they
would
would.
be lucky.
They'd be
They would.
blessed.
No, I think she looks like the shit crack one. And I think it's like, do you know, she just looks like she gets knackered really early. So do I.
Oh, so do I. So do I.
So do I, but I think she has discussed that before about, you know, she's just like, but then I don't know, then people were being like, she's being pick me girl, because she was like, I'd have nothing more than just like getting into my bed and all and cozy nights and
Me too, Ken.
That's very relatable.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It is like going in, and you going
But
out.
then
going in.
I think there's this perception that like if you're rich, famous, nepo baby, you should be living the dream. Like if you're not, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I think they say all that stuff to be like, yeah, I'm so boring and like normal.
I don't know though, like their job, well, a big part of their job would be to go to like award shows and events and stuff like that. They probably cannot be arsed. Like having to go to stuff like that all the time, having to look perfect all the time. It sounds like good crack for a week or two if you had like a glam squad
Could
and
not
all.
be arsed.
But I
No.
bet it's really boring.
Could you
Even
imagine
today.
sitting in the chair to get that done up
That's
all
what
the
I was about to
time?
say. I said to the girl today doing my makeup in Charlotte Tilbury, I went, I used to work as a makeup artist, so I know what it's like. You know when you work in a makeup counter, part of the uniforms to wear makeup. I actually looked at her because her makeup was lovely, and I went, how can you be fucked to do that every day?
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of work. So imagine having to do it like to perfection to be photographed. Oh god.
I used to work for Urban Decay.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
so cool.
So cool.
You look like you worked for Urban Decay.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I think.
you've got the vibe. I
You
used
look
to
like
love
you're
Urban
doing-
Decay.
You look like you wear glitter eyeliner.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What you got? Something
The
metal?
Midnight Cowboy,
Heavy metal. I think.
Heavy
they were
metal.
called.
You're thinking of the
Space Cowboy.
space carders, the eyeshadow. Were you even? You might even be too young. Glitter eyeliner.
glitter
right?
eyeliner.
Oh, why?
That's okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Urban Decay was the
one.
Yeah.
But used to go in there, and because all their stuff is so colourful, so if you work in the makeup condition, I worked in there in Debenhams and in Boots for Urban Decay. And at the start of the day, you would go in with just like your base on by like 11 or 12. You've like experimented a wee bit. You've got some new colours on your lips and cheeks. You've got 3 or 4 different coloured lipsticks on. You're like, it's festival time. And by the end of the day, it is like, do you know, like one of those clown photographs you see where they've all got like different lines on their lips, and you've got like different, you forget how much shit
Yes.
you've done to your face by the end of the day. You look wild. I have 0 makeup training. I'm not good at makeup. And
Did you have to do other people's makeup?
I did a bridal party in
In
the middle,
Urban Decay?
in Urban Decay
Wow.
on a Saturday afternoon
God,
in the
love.
middle of Debenhams. And I would love to see them wedding photographs.
Oh, if they are listening, please, we need the pictures.
I was like 19 maybe. And like so the thing was with Urban Decay was you used to go in, if you bought 3 products, you get your face done for free.
Yes.
Yes.
Redeemable.
Yeah.
Redeemable. And you used to love when somebody would want their face done, because it passed half an hour where you didn't have to pretend to know stuff about the products to sell to people. So I'd be sitting there and this whole bridal party came in. There was 4 of them. There was the bride, the mother of the bride, and 2 bridesmaids came in, and I had to do all 4 of them. And it wasn't even like an appointment or nothing. They came in, they
Risky.
bought risky morning of the wedding, bought products, and they were like, "You have to do our face now." And I was
That's
like,
wild.
"Why are you wearing a wedding dress?"
That's how
Please.
that's
She
how
wasn't
you
in
do
her
an
wedding dress.
affordable wedding.
That's living on the edge.
Like,
Imagine
I'm
you'd have been like,
locking that
no.
in my brain.
Imagine I was like too busy today. Do you know what I
Alright.
mean? But I would have, her face would have looked grand, but I was like, "You sure about the glitter eyeliner?"
We are delighted to introduce our sponsor, Iconic Bronze. If you haven't heard of Iconic Bronze, it is a tanning and cosmetics brand founded right here in Ireland by the lovely Linda Stinston.
I've been a brand ambassador for Iconic Bronze for 7 years. I actually started using their products when I was in uni, and myself and Emma Kearney created a collection over 3 years ago now, and these are actually my lashes.
Fancy.
The
I know, they're
products
unreal.
are
Their products
fab.
are class.
I have to say, I have only started using this recently. Their instant body makeup, incredible.
That sort of thing's a lifesaver.
Incredible,
on a night out.
lifesaver.
I'm a big fan of a body makeup. All their products are luxurious without the hefty price tag. They're also vegan and PETA approved and award winning as well. So you can't really go wrong with Iconic Bronze.
And we have all of our listeners a 30% off code. If you use the code Girls Group Chat on the site, 30% off all of the goods at iconicbronze.ie.
Woohoo! Yeah, I was going to say, like, Urban Decay is not a specifically bridal
Bridal?
brand. It's not like rocking up to
Absolutely.
Charlotte Tilbury.
Like Urban Decay, they did actually, didn't they? They done one foundation. I vaguely remember silver
Oh, I
bottle.
loved their
and
foundation.
really full coverage, and then
Yeah.
done away with it again and went back to.
They
Or
had
it's
that's
still there.
benefit. That's benefit.
No, it's still go. Their
Yeah,
was
no
still going.
benefit are the ones that they done a oxygen foundation for like a while, and now
Yeah.
if you ever noticed, Benefit weirdly being a big makeup brand don't sell foundation.
Do you
Random.
know those people who are like, do you, if you could go, I feel like you, but I guess if you're like, do you know, like the 4th of September, 1972, and she's like, it was a rainy day. There was people on the, I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like you could that about makeup. She's like, no, it was early September in 2001. It wasn't Benefit. It was actually Charlotte Tilbury, and they
Yeah.
had, I feel like you've got a catalogue in your head.
Yeah.
I was
of
actually
products.
traumatized the other week. Has anyone been to Space NK recently?
Not even ever.
No.
I don't think I've ever been in there.
I've never been.
Don't go. Actually, that's not nice to say. I love Space NK.
Well, they're never sponsoring us.
Great. Online shop. So like Space NK, when I was younger, I'm like a makeup enthusiast. It was a treat. And even now still, it's really luxury brands in there. Really luxury brands. You don't get your cheap brands. Very luxurious. When I used to go, it was like your Laura Mercier and all. It was a treat. You would maybe save up to buy one product, right? I went into I felt like I'd walked into a teenage disco.
Oh, the Sephora
And
kids.
like a DJ was going to start playing. Sephora kids on steroids. Kieran wouldn't even walk in. He stood at the front door like this. Walking around with baskets full. Now, bear in mind, I'm in looking at the price of Laura Mercier going, I think I can get that cheaper online. You know, these kids are walking out with baskets full, shouting, screaming. You used to go in to be like 2 people in Space NK. It was mental. I said to the girl at the till, what is going on in here? She says, it's like this every day. The kids, because they sell like all the things that teenagers are
They're all under
skincare.
skincare.
We love
Fridays,
skincare now.
Bioma. And she said, even worse, they come in with these baskets, tap, 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 and the next day, mummy and daddy's down. Refund, please.
Oh,
Didn't have
class.
permission. Didn't have permission to do it. I was like, this is mental. I will be online shopping for the foreseeable for Space NK. It was an experience to say the least.
Gone are the days you would just get a wee collection 2,000 glitter.
How much did you
God.
get for a tenner? That was my...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what collection? What was the other
Collection
one?
2,000.
The natural
Natural
collection.
collection,
yes.
That was that you could get a full face for
And
a
like-
tenner.
Yeah.
Do you mind the tan wipes?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
they
And you were like, eh.
Few bad
going
jobs
out.
there.
And like I used to literally have like a stick of foundation and be like,
What was that? The Max Factor sticks.
could have been like smelled like
Arden,
absolute paint.
Everyone in the country was
stick.
toasty beige.
Oh,
Whether you were, I was definitely not
Oh,
toasty beige.
you would wet
And
your
stop-
sponge and
I
all.
was
Yeah.
porcelain.
Stop there.
Yeah, same.
It stopped
But
on
I
your
was,
neck.
I was still toasty beige. No eyebrows existed because
Do you remember in your wee toasty beige Elizabeth Arden compact, it would all have like dirty fibres and all that because you
just went with it.
stinking. Like mine would
I
have
can remember
full
the
bubbles
smell
in
of
it,
it.
just with
Yeah.
woolen like bits of thread, and I'd be like, "That'll do." And you're just like, and not even rubbing it in. I remember I had
bronzer all over the
it
face.
all over with the wee bits and all down here.
Yeah.
I remember having this eyeshadow palette, right? And it was like from like, I want to say Poundland, but I didn't think it was Poundland. And it was like a place in Derry called Mega Deals or something, right? And I had this wee eyeshadow palette and it was like wee baby blue, wee baby pink and a white. And I used to
That's all you
always,
need.
yeah, the white was like a
pearlescent.
like a pearl, and it was almost
Yeah.
creamy, and you put it up on your
On the
eyebrows. And I used to put the blue eyeshadow there and the white highlight above my eyebrows. No mascara. I looked like
Oh,
a baby
no.
mouse.
Oh
who'd
no,
just
I
been
done
born.
mascara to the point that was like crumbling off my eyes. It was
Oh,
that
aye.
clumpy. I think because I had no eyebrows with the toasty beige, I thought that mascara really made my
really
eyes
popped. Yeah.
really, really popped.
I remember my friend going to me one time. Do you know if you still get like set up like Friday night and gonna go and kiss some fella in a bowling alley and all
Meet
right?
them.
I meet them.
Meet my mate.
I think we just said go away in there. I don't think we said.
We
Oh
said go
no
away.
way!
Aye, go away.
Would you meet my mate?
We were
Then
mate, yeah.
If you said no, we'd come over. Well,
They
I'm
were
talking about the ice
conscious.
bowl here. That skate over and go. They want to meet you anyway. And I'd be like,
Sorry. Whoa.
It's like a Hallmark movie, you know, like when the girl goes back to her small.
I would say
they're all nice.
there's probably like an actual fact out there that I would say 80% of people that live in Dundonald had their first meet in the ice bowl. I actually would like to do a study on it.
People have done
Sorry.
Donald, comment below, let us
And
know.
probably further things as well somewhere.
Yeah, I love that.
Sorry.
It's like a Hallmark girl goes back to your hometown.
And the boy, he like owns a Christmas tree
She's
farm.
like, I've been in a big city, okay?
And there's always like a bookshop that's closing because it doesn't have enough money and they're going to
Yeah.
knock it down to make apartments
Yeah.
or something. And some boy's like, save the bookshop.
Yeah, and he's got his wife has died. He's got 2 young kids.
Oh,
and
why?
this big city PR girl comes in. She's like,
Yeah.
I've been off in the big city.
Yeah.
And then she, like,
Is that what it was like in
and-
Dundonald?
Exactly like
Yeah.
that.
Wow. So romantic.
I used to wear this blue eyeshadow and the white eyeshadow highlighter
Oh.
above, and my friend was older than me, and she was like trying to set me up with somebody on the Friday night. And by the way, I was the biggest frigid ever. I would have been so scared to kiss
I
people.
haven't heard that word in
Oh, I
years.
was such a frigid, but I like tried not to be and all. And I was all like, no, I've kissed so many boys. Like I do not, my lips are sore. But I was afraid. Like I was so afraid. And I remember her going to me, I don't think you should do your black. Do you know why you do your wee? She said your wee blue eyeshadow. And I was all, what's wrong with my wee blue eyeshadow? And she goes, I think you should start doing like a brown or something. She's like, that's wild babyish. And I was fuming. And then that week, my mama remembers me that weekend going down to the bowling alley, layered in brown. I went and got her bronzer and just layered it on my eyelids. And then she says that I showed her down the stairs. I was like 11. Showed her down the stairs. She was like, "Can I borrow your handbag? Because I'm going to the bowling alley."
no.
And she goes, "Well," whenever. She didn't realise what handbag I'd taken, and she drove me to the bowling alley. And as I get out of the car to walk away under the bowling alley, I was holding a massive luminous yellow beach bag.
Beach bag.
I didn't know what you were going to say. I thought you were going to say there was something massive in that.
I have this mess. I mean, a beach bag big enough for like 5 adult towels, right? This big.
Style queen.
All I have on it is my lip gloss.
It just died.
Top up with brown eyeshadow.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I know. And like no mascara, and I would have had really light wee eyelashes, and it's like, oh, good luck. I think. See, when my daughter is older, I swear to God, she's not getting out the door.
No, honestly. But I think it's really nice that you guys are obviously a bit younger than us, but I'm sure you probably have the same photos from when you were teenagers of when you looked bonkers, like with your blue eyeshadow and your crumbly lashes and whatnot. Whereas the girls growing up now, and I sound like such a granny, but the wee girls look amazing.
Next level.
You know, it's a rite of passage to have those like disgraceful, embarrassing photos, but everyone just looks like a Jenner from the age of 10.
It's so unfair.
My wee sisters just turned 16, but for the past few years, like I would offer her like hand-me-down makeup, and me at that age would be like, yeah. She literally looks at like proper inspects and goes, no, as if it's not like up to scratch, and I'm like, take it.
Yeah. Like, because they now, like, teenagers now have like skincare fridges and like all the like proper expensive skincare
that they don't need.
Baby face, what are you doing? Like, but then I had read something. No, I didn't. Seen a video.
Yeah.
Definitely
dark TikTok.
I seen something recently that was like the conditions now that like young teenagers are getting, like skin conditions, because and even like
not developed.
Because they're
wrecking their skin barrier,
amount of chemicals they're putting on their face, and even other things like other chronic conditions that are caused by
there's
all the
13-year-olds putting on retinol on their skin.
What?
Crazy. Burning the skin of themselves.
It's
mad. Like all them like in that space NK, you know, these products look like beautiful and pretty and whatever, and they're all just like, oh, I seen this person talking about it, and how many mummies are actually checking what's in it? Because skincare, you know, years ago, you didn't have these serious chemicals. It was literally moisturizer, blah blah blah. So it was like, what harm can it do? Nowadays they have like actual like substances.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
It's wild. But you know, like you use stuff like retinol to like shave off 10 years. If they're using them to shave off 10 years, they're going to be fetuses.
Honestly.
Fresh out of the womb.
Did you use the St. Ives apricot
Yes.
scrub whenever you could have that? And Clearasil.
Scrape the fucking skin of yourself.
Yeah. We bit of Clearasil and some Nivea, and that was my skincare routine. And I thought that was like next level, very advanced, like esthetician level.
Simple. I remember buying the Simple collection.
Steps. Oh, we bit of Simple.
I thought I got the full, you know, bit of everything, and I was like, that's me.
That's me now. I want a facial.
I remember the first time I shaved my legs. First and last.
Same.
So do I. Yeah.
Like, do you?
Mm-hmm.
I remember sneaking a
First
razor.
and last.
First and last. Girls, have a look. First and not the last. But I wasn't allowed to shave my legs. I was still too young. But I went in all girls' school, which doesn't really matter. She was, why did they want me to have smooth legs? But like, you had your legs out. Like, you didn't wear. We all had to wear skirts, which is, I think, a disgrace. The girls have to wear skirts.
Did you never wear tan tights and trick the system?
No.
Whoa.
Tan tights.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So we were skirts, and we could wear coloured tights, but they were green. Like my school uniform was green, all
So was
green,
mine.
blazer,
So was ours.
everything. Both schools.
Your school was green as well?
Yeah.
So was mine. What was yours?
Blue.
Leave.
Oh.
Get out.
But if we were wearing our socks, but like say for example hadn't shaved our legs, or we, you know, tan tights like the Sabrina Carpenter wears, we would wear them, then our socks over it.
Genius.
These are very high tech.
We didn't think.
I thought this was
No.
common knowledge. No.
No,
But
but
girl probably wanted to cut the legs off yourself.
I got a disposable Bic razor.
Oh.
And I dry shaved up my leg, which wasn't the worst part, right? Then I didn't know how to get rid of all the hair on the razor, and I took my thumb and I slid it along the blade. And I had so much blood pissing from my thumb. I ran into my brother. He made me lick his armpit. No. See previous episode. I ran into my brother and I was, oh my god, I'm in so much trouble. I have just like ripped my thumb. And I wasn't concerned about the blood or the pain. I was like, I can't take this like injury to my man dad, because they'll be like, well, how did you do it? Because I just shaved my legs.
Telling yourself.
Yeah. So he lifted like a pin he put in a cork board. Do you know those pins for you, like you've got information, and he was like, take this, say you done it with this, say you were like putting that. So I had to go down to my man and dad, I'm holding this pin, this like safe, what do you call those pins?
Like a draw
pin.
Yeah.
And this like amputated thumb. And I'm like, something bad has happened.
And one really smooth leg.
Just a strip.
The strip. So I really needed to put a timetable on my corkboard, and I got really anxious. But they obviously didn't believe me. But yeah, that's my first experience. I think I left it a long time.
What age would you have been?
Like 9.
With my
full
mum,
hairy legs.
Right up P7. Like my mum still just. I don't think I wasn't allowed. I'd never really asked, but I was nearly too nervous to ask because it felt scandalous. I remember feeling like it was scandalous to want to shave my legs.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I thought that. But I went to America for 5 weeks over summer on like, I say exchange trip, it was like a cross community, but no American came to us. I just got shipped up to America.
That's what your mum and dad told you it
to
was.
live with the family.
It was an exchange program, but they're like, no, just you have her. We don't need anything in return.
That's
it's
what
a big
was.
enough gift that you're just taking her.
Away I went for 5 weeks to Minnesota. But I remember the girl one of the girls in the family, she was a wee bit older than me, and she shaved her legs. And then when we went out shopping, they were asking, what do you need deodorant on? They're like, oh, razor. And then I was too scared to be like, no. So I was like, yeah. And then like they were getting showered or whatever. I was like, the pressure's on. The pressure's on. And yeah, then I think I was scondered when I came home to be like, because now I like to fucking shave my legs. That was class, silky smooth. Yeah. And I remember kind of feeling awkward to be like to my mum, can you get me a razor? I know I shave my legs.
I know you shave my legs.
I know I shave my legs. Can I get a razor, please?
I'm picturing like the cool kids pressurizing someone to smoke a cigarette right behind like the bike sheds, and someone's standing going, do you shave your legs? Come on, try it. You'll love it. Yeah. Then you get pure hooked and have to confess to your mum, I'm a shaver now. I'm so sorry.
Snorting razors.
I don't know why I've started the sentence. I already regret it. But I get a wee hairy toe.
Oh, yeah, we all get a hairy toe.
Yeah.
That's okay, right?
I shave all my toes.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, whenever the hair first started sprouting up, I was in Florida and had to wear flip-flops. They didn't just sprout up that day in Florida when I had to wear flip-flops, but it was the first time I was presented with having to have the toe on show and thought, oh God, what am I going to do? So I snuck my dad's razor from the bathroom and shaved my toe, cut it, and again had to go to my mum and be like, can I have a plaster? And she was like, yeah, why? And I said, cut my toe. She's like, how have you cut your toe? I was like, oh, just cut it. She wouldn't drop it. I don't know what she thought I was doing.
Mums know.
I was just like, I've just cut my toe. Please give me a plaster. And she got it out of me. I burst into tears. I was like,
why is it scandalous to be shaving? Because that's what I mean. I remember this feeling. Why is it? Why is it such a scandal?
I don't know. Let's destigmatize it. It's okay if you shave.
It's okay to shave.
Yeah.
No, but you mean at that age?
Yeah.
I think it's something to do with like becoming a woman.
It's
the whole quiet conversation about having your periods. It's the whole thing. Like I really, really, really am trying not to get a tampon out of my bag and hide it up my sleeve to go to the toilet and just be like, the tampon's on show and it's going to stay on show, because there is that stigma around just becoming a woman, and it's a really icky, weird age when you're a teenager.
And it is, that's suppose it is that coming of age.
Yeah, you're shaving your legs, you've got a period. It's like, no, you're like, what's the word? Like sexualized, you know, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You're just like.
That is probably why. But it's like subconsciously, you know that? Because I wouldn't have actually, when I was that age, been like, oh, if my mum knows I'm shaving my legs, she's going to like think that I'm becoming a woman. I wouldn't have thought that. There's a subconscious feeling of that.
It's just different.
Isn't that so weird?
It's
mad we all had the
It
same.
is the patriarchy, because there's a preciousness about when a wee girl becomes a woman that they don't put the same like value on when a boy becomes a man, like the same currency on it. Do you know what I mean? Like you're sellable. Like I recently had talked about a thing about like it was like a bit in stand-up where I was talking about when I stopped breastfeeding and decided I wasn't having kids anymore, and it almost felt rebellious to be like, I own my own body now. No one else is getting in it. I'm not having babies. You're not taking milk from my body anymore. My body's mine now. And it's like women always feel like their body is for sale, to be groped, to be looked at, to be judged, all of these other things that men don't deal with.
Oh,
So true.
100%.
You know what I mean? So not all men, you know what I mean? But I think that is the thing. It's like there's just a weird thing about the coming of age of a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's drummed into you, whether consciously
And I
or
think there's
subconsciously.
it's comments that are made too. Like, I'm thinking back, like if you started wearing makeup and all, there'd be wee comments from family. Like, oh, look at you, look at you.
And then you
Who
feel
you
like
trying to
ashamed or
impress
something.
and all, and you're going, oh my god, I just
You're
wanted to wear my
embarrassed.
glitter eyeshadow, my glitter
Do
eyeliner.
you remember starting to grow boobs? Because I
Oh
don't.
my
I'm still
God.
waiting.
It's amazing, you'll love it.
I can't wait. Maybe when I'm 37. But that's the, like. Do you remember starting to grow boobs? That was the worst because
That
they
was
are right
bad.
in front of everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you felt like just weird or something.
Like all
Like
of
I
a
used
sudden,
to try and hide mine.
Yeah.
Like,
Proper hide them.
were you like wearing something like and then having to go to your mom and be I think I need a bra now.
Aye.
Yeah, you like made the
See, I
transition
didn't
from a
have that.
vest
My mum
to a
pointed
crop
it out
top.
to me.
Yeah.
My mum was like, honey.
Did you ever go and get them like measured and like Debenhams? My ma took me on like a fucking experience, like to Debenhams and like this blade with a fucking tape measure. She had me out. I was so.
That would have been me. I
embarrassed.
wasn't qualified for that either. Debenhams. Did you do that as well? I just did them all.
You with the tape measure, be like, aye, no matter.
I'd have sewn you up a wedding dress if you'd have needed it.
Did you want your
It
makeup
was
done?
like an ordeal, wasn't it?
Oh,
Getting
such an
measured.
ordeal. Like I hated.
And it's
the whole thing.
embarrassing. And then especially if you're in the house and you now start to wear bras as a teenage girl and your dad or your brothers
You
are
have to get them
around
washed and all.
and they can see the bra on the radiator and you're all immediately like it's just a garment, like it's just underwear, but immediately you're like, oh my god, everyone's thinking about my tits. Like,
Yeah. I remember begging my mum not to tell my dad I had got a bra. Like, not that he would have cared whatsoever, but I was
Yeah.
just like, please don't tell anybody. Like, it is so embarrassing. Like, I was just
I
a
think
woman.
there's also a different time because I even like. Okay, I think there was wee jokes made. Like mum would have been, "Oh, you're getting your first bra," you know,
Yeah,
jokey. Where
aye.
now I would, like my wee sister would never have even commented when she got her first bra. I don't know. I think it maybe is dying
different.
down a wee bit because it would never be something I'd be like, "Oh, did she get her first bra today?" But it was definitely something that maybe would have been said to me.
I remember getting my first thong.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
remember getting my
I'm
first
still
one.
waiting. What's it like?
Do you not wear thongs?
I'm not going to disclose that to you.
Oh, I only wear thongs.
Oh, yeah.
I have only worn thongs since I was about 12.
But
I would be a
don't
thong.
remember ever like getting a thong. Like.
I remember the day I got taken to Dunn's, I got a 3-pack, I came home, tried them all on individually, and I remember
Just in case they were different.
they were all white, all in the one pack. But I remember, do you know why? Because I used to constantly pull my knickers out of my Irish crack.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to do Irish dancing when I was younger, and I remember after every like competition or every dance, my teacher come over and be, "Oh, would you stop pulling your knickers out of your arse in the middle of your dancing?" And I'd be dancing, going, "Damn, knickers are up my bum." And my mum was like, "I think you need to wear thongs because there's no excess knicker
Material.
that's gonna go up your bum cheeks." So I need less material for the debate. That's what I need, and I've been used to it ever since. But I remember, like, do you know, being like a thing in the house about, I don't want my draft in it. I'm wearing it. As if I'd got an OnlyFans account. Do you know what I mean? As all if he knows, my briefs have turned into thongs.
Life is over.
Yeah, if he knows there's 3 inches less cotton on my arse cheeks, I will be in bother. It's like such a stupid thing to be worried about.
It was a real thing when I was at school going to La Senza and buying like a
God.
colourful
Oh,
bra.
do you remember Lisanza?
So it was like you'd have like a wee colourful bra strap poking out under your vest top and people would think you were real sexy.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know who I thought I was. I was like 14 or 15 going into La Senza buying pure lingerie for nothing other than for people to see my colourful bra strap. I think if I arrived home with lingerie now, my husband would be like, what on earth is going on?
Yeah, and it's so
But
expensive.
like, and as a teen, drawer full of
rip
it.
off.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't that so funny? Like, I remember, like, La Senza was the thing.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
it was-
such a big deal. And you were wearing a white vest top and all just to show, like, now you would wear a strapless bra
Yeah.
if you were going to
Yeah.
have a vest top on with your bra strap on show. But then I think that's like a
The
Rachel
bra strap
from...
was the outfit.
Yeah.
A little bit of strap.
And then match it to like your beads on your neck.
Oh, here, yeah,
Aw.
next level.
Oh my God. Do you remember the neon vest tops that were like net?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, a wee mesh.
And you put them mesh, and you put them over the top of a white vest top, or you put all different coloured vest tops underneath. Like
We
that
just
was
loved layering vest tops.
Yeah, layering.
You're going out with like 6 vest tops
yeah,
on,
yeah.
were you?
Oh, why you did wear a couple?
And you
different-
wanted, like, even if it wasn't like a vest top and then maybe like a long sleeve, as long as you had the different layers kind of showing at the bottom or in your sleeve somewhere,
Yeah.
you had to have a couple on.
And
Yeah.
the huge necklaces. Remember like the big necklaces with the big flower and all on them?
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
you
aye.
wore like a thing around your head.
A
To match
statement
it.
necklace.
And like the low rise jeans are coming back. Like
Oh, no,
we
I
fought
can't do
so
it.
hard
The
back in the
Joni.
day to have to hide belly buttons.
Yeah.
Why are people bringing them back
I
again?
can appreciate, see, girls wearing them, and I genuinely think that they look fab on people. I could think of nothing. Like, imagine sitting here, like,
With a
for
low rise.
audio only. If that was down there, there'd be some show on
You'd be fuming.
display.
You can see what I had
And it
for my dinner.
wouldn't even be comfortable.
Oh no.
No.
Your belly button would get a chill.
Your belly button would get it.
You'd be
Here,
pure freezing.
we'd have to start piercing them all again.
Oh yeah.
I only took mine out recently when I realised that no one ever seen it apart from me. And then I was like, all this does is get stuck on my jeans. It's time to go.
Aye.
My mum brought me to get my belly button pierced when I was 13. It was her birthday, so what age would I have been?
I mean, I was just
What
about
a-
shaving my legs.
What did I say? My mum was, I can't do maths that quickly, maybe 50-ish.
Why did she bring you on her birthday?
She wanted to get her belly button pierced, right?
Wow.
And she was like, come on, we'll do it together. I didn't really want to get my belly button pierced. She didn't like force me into it, but it wasn't my idea. And I was like convincing my mum, she'd come on, it'll be a gag, we'll get our belly buttons pierced.
Dude, that was an absolute midlife crisis.
100%. Oh, 100%. Well, she referred to it as her moment of madness, right? And for
Love
weeks after that, everywhere we went in Tesco, she'd be going up, people going, did you hear about my moment of madness? And flashing her belly at them and showing her piercing. But it backfired on her when one day we were in the shop and she went to one of the other school mums who was like quite an eccentric lady. She went, did you hear about my moment of madness? And showed her her belly button. And she
Oh
goes,
God.
did you hear about mine? Pulled out her tit and she had a tattoo on it. Mum was like, I'm going to stop showing people my pierced belly button. Yeah, that was my karmic retribution. But that's why I have my belly button pierced.
That's
but I
okay.
You
never
still
had a
have
thing in it.
yours?
That's great.
I mean, it's still actually pierced, but I don't think I would get it.
We
pierced
still
through
have
it.
the hole forever.
Yeah.
My hole's nearly gone. It's just an indent.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It's just an indent now. Same my nose. I think it was all last year. I actually made a TikTok now being like, this feels like something I need to document, but I've just got the urge today to take my nose ring out, and it was again a coming of age thing that I kind of felt a bit like,
Just over it.
oh, is this me old now?
New chapter.
And when I took it out, then that was it, done. And I still wind my boyfriend up being like, any sign of that fucking nose ring going? Because I feel like I'm more mature now.
Without the nose ring.
Yeah.
She took the
Fair.
nose ring out, her IQ soared through the roof.
How
I-
things started to turn around for you when you took the nose ring out and you were just like, wow, I'm a woman now.
Yeah. Two
Yeah.
iconic moments, my life, the leg shaving and the nose ring. Yeah.
Did you have your nose pierced when you were a teenager?
What, everything? Not everything. I went through a tongue. I still have the hole in my tongue. You can see it. That was like my mum begged me. Don't hear the worst thing. Me that like just about drank, by the way. Like literally just about drank. When I'd started tech, like left grammar school, went to tech, did go a bit rogue, and remember like first nights out and whatever, like proper nights out, like in nightclubs in Belfast. And like my friends weren't crazy or anything. They were quite civil as well. But I was just like, I got my tongue pierced. The piercing was like a tablet.
A tablet?
You know, like a pill.
God.
Oh
Like
my
a like a like
I know exactly
like a
what
capsule.
you're talking about.
a
Yeah.
capsule. That was what my mom was horrified
Horrified.
to the point she was like, please, like, I would rather you have your nose pierced. And I'd be like, but yeah, we don't even see it. You know, it's in my mouth. You don't see it. Well, the nose would be on my face. And she would be like, please. I thought it was bee's knees. And it only took about 6 months to go, what the fuck? And took it out. But yeah, like,
that is a lot. See,
Yeah.
see if my teenage daughter came in with a pill surgically attached to her tongue.
but that's
to
it
look
wasn't
cool.
even as if I was like hipster or anything.
I-
Like I was a wee girly girl and was doing beauty in tech
Yeah.
and was like very sensible and
Yeah.
rarely drank and just had
You thought, you know what's missing from this? A pill on my tongue.
Yeah.
It's just giving YOLO, like.
oh,
That's like a real rebellious. I have me and my friend, whenever we were 18, got matching tattoos.
Really?
Yeah, on our hip, Chinese symbol that means something. No, it means friendship, and I actually can't
does
verify
it
that.
definitely
Does it
I
though?
don't think so because I've seen other people with the same one, and I went, "What does that mean?" And they've been friendship, and I went,
Thank God.
Ooh,
"It's great, it's not a menu." And so I was like, "Yes, we definitely."
chicken chow mein.
I know, chicken chow mein. Do
Are
you know
you
what I
still
mean?
friends?
Yes, we are now, but we didn't speak for like 3 years. But I did actually how I got into stand-up was I did a maid of honour speech at her wedding. And Sean had always been trying to convince me to start stand-up. And then whenever I did the maid of honour speech, he was like, well, that was stand-up. You like wrote 10 minutes of stuff. People laughed. And I was all, oh my God, maybe I'll go do it somewhere else. So that was how but in that speech.
Oh, no way. That's actually really interesting.
That's how it started, yeah. And whenever I remember doing this speech and I started talking about, one Saturday after we moved to Belfast, we were in Belfast for about 6 weeks. We moved from Derry to Belfast to go to uni, and we like went out, like got these matching tattoos and went on to tell a story, and I just see her behind her mum's head at the top table going,
oh God.
And I
she
was
still
all,
didn't know.
Oh, what?
And then we decided against it and went home and prayed.
It was all. When you're on the spot, I was just like, everyone, you can see her. She's telling me to stop, but I can't stop because I have to say. Anyway, and I just told the story about the tattoos, and her mum was obviously like, she didn't know, but it was completely against it. No, she came over to me afterwards and was like, that's fine. Like, she was like, I had an inkling. I saw it was 15 years ago. Do you know what I mean? You've been on holidays together ever since. Like, she went on holidays with her boyfriend's family, and she said, Jenny always wore kaftan to keep it covered. It's on our hips. But I completely outed her in front of everyone, and I was like, right, that's.
I think that makes a wedding speech, to be honest.
does.
I think that makes it iconic. Yeah. Like, no one's going to forget that in the family.
When I retold that in the comic club, they were like, we don't know your friend, it's not funny.
Do you have any tattoos?
My tattoo is here, right? So I got my tattoo in Liverpool? And I just had like a really shit
what
time.
What is it?
So,
okay.
Could be a number of things.
I was thinking,
is it a pill?
Like, do you know what? Do you know what I was thinking? Can I take a guess? Is it like a Westlife thing?
No, Jesus Christ! Not
Queen of my heart.
No, so let us all guess.
Right, so
it's a heart with a crown on. I was thinking Queen of my
heart.
Queen of
that's
hearts.
A flame.
Mm-hmm. Burning
right?
heart.
I have numerous stories with this. So this is the only tattoo I have, and I had like went through a really like shit time, and I was in Liverpool with my friends, and I was like, do you know what? Like, I feel really like I'd come out the other side of it. I was like, I'm going to get a tattoo. Found this one on Pinterest, and it was like hearts on fire. Right, that's what it is. And I got the blade that did it in Liverpool. Lovely girl. Her name was Jessica. Jessica had never done a small tattoo before. And she did it with like the thickest fucking needle she could find because it looks like it was done with a Sharpie. But I was like, that's stunning. And left. And then I used to always wear my watch over because I didn't want my dad to find out. My dad is like a pure culture, like as you can imagine. And I had surgery like not long after it, and I was lying in my bed on my deathbed, like I say, right, lying up with the watch off, and all like here's me. My ma thought I was like away. I hear my dad coming in the room. Did she get a fucking tattoo? And is it a fucking troll? Like he thought. So it looks cool when it's like this. See when it stretches out, it looks like either a rocket. My ma thought it was like an ass with like fire coming out of it. Like an ass.
Like a fart?
A fart.
Like a big Bernie fart.
Someone also said to me, was it like a swinger pineapple?
I thought it was a
the upside down pineapples.
I was like, it's heart on fire. So yeah, that's
but it does look like one of the wee trolls with their hair all up in the air a wee bit.
Yeah,
from that angle.
Yeah, we troll. So yeah.
So we weren't anywhere close with their guesses, basically.
No, well, everyone has their own it's open to
Interpretation.
interpretation.
What a ridiculous! Like you're on your deathbed, you're there.
I was
surgic.
like, my mom was like, "Oh my God, are we gonna have to take her down?" You know, my dad was like, "She got a fucking tattoo." Like he couldn't care less.
Oh,
my
covered.
daddy,
you're covered.
You're covered in tattoos.
Are you?
Well, when I say covered, I mean like random places everywhere. Yeah. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tattoos. But I'm glad that like you can't.
They're not visible.
I have 3 in my hands. Every single one has. I won't even get into it all. This one is Elvis's logo. Am I a big Elvis fan? No. Was I blocked in Vegas at 21 in Elvis's hotel?
No.
Yes, right on my hand. It's also shit done. Stick and pokes. Remember stick and pokes? Just your friend on it with needle and ink.
No,
that's them. No.
You got your friend on them on you.
Needle and ink. Yep, needle and ink. So they're stick and pokes. They weren't done with a gun. 18, first tattoo. My mom, I'm going to make her sound like a looper. Just drop me up to a random house in the Shankill.
to get you
On the
tattooed.
Shankill Road, I have in French. I don't even know if it says it. It's that blurred now. I love my little sisters in the back of my neck with like an infinity heart.
Oh,
right?
that is very cute.
I know, but every time I fell out
French?
with my sister, I used to threaten to get the plural took off. So it just said sister.
She's like, go for it. I'll be really sore.
My mum just left me up here, me and my friend, like a literal house in the Shankill. I don't even know if it was 18, it could have been 17, and that's why it had to be a house. And then, like, with no money left after we paid for the tattoo, so we had to just walk back to my friend's house from the Shankill Road. It was, yeah. And the last one was a recent one in Ibiza. It's what is it? Oh, a cowboy hat right here.
Cute.
Everyone was queuing to go to Tiny Tattoo, you know, the really expensive place. Me and Brendan from Be Perfect caught on. It was like minimum charge €140. We thought, fuck that. So we just went to the dodgy one down an alleyway beside it. €40. He showed me a picture this size. So I know, obviously it ended up this size.
Really? Is it big?
Oh, you're maybe talking about
Life size.
Yeah, you can wear it on your head.
Yeah, it wasn't the size it was supposed to be, but it was only €40. So made money.
My dad
Girl math.
took me to get my first tattoo when I was 15.
15.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
An upside down crab.
I thought you were going to say pineapple.
It's not what it looks like. It's not what it's meant to be. It's meant to be just like a wee doodle, and it genuinely looks like a crab who's on his back and can't get up. He's like this. It's so
But what
bad.
do you mean
It's
doodle?
it's like a tramp stamp.
What was it supposed to be?
Do you look just like a wee
Scribble?
a wee footer?
Oh, like
a
the
wee
wee
design
on your lower back?
Yeah, like a wee thing that
My
got
mum
there.
has
Like,
one of
almost
them.
looks a wee bit Celtic or something.
Yeah.
But it just looks like a crab who's in distress. And I remember saying to my dad, I was in Lanzarote and I was with my dad on holidays. And I was like, if you don't take me to get this tattoo done, I know someone who will make me a fake ID. And I will go get one done in Derry. And that's the
Were you a
threatening
bad
tone.
rep?
No, I wasn't. I was really good. I was really smart in school and all. But every now and then I was like, this is what I want.
Took a notion.
And this is what we're going to do. And my dad was like, fine, I'll take you then. At least if I'm there, I know it's done well. I swear my tattoo is Braille. It is 3D. You can feel it with your hands.
And that's like the one
It's
on my
3D.
back. It's 3D.
It's for blind people. It's Braille. It's a Braille tattoo. I'm sure if you rub your hands along it just reads this idiot came in here and got this tattoo done. I know what it says. But like it's ridiculous. And I remember shitting with my daddy. My daddy chose it actually. He was all
That was your punishment.
that was their
bullying
punishment.
him.
Yeah, he was all naked 3D. Yeah. And my daddy chose it, and the girl was all put on a wee video or DVD at the time or whatever for to distract you whilst you're getting it done. And she put on Reservoir Dogs, which is an extremely violent.
I've never seen it.
It's just like constant slicing and dicing and like blood, gory, like this movie.
I feel like watching Saw while you're giving birth.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not the vibe.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, and I was like 15 going, I don't know what's happening now.
Final Destination in
I'm
the
the
sunbed.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the other side of the world. A dog is doing a tattoo on me. Like, it was just bizarre. But oh my God, see, coming home, that was worth it. See, when I came home to my friends and I was all, oh yeah, did I mention I got a tattoo?
It's just a
Whatever.
tattoo.
It's so cool. Like,
Fourth
so
year.
casual.
I'm in 4th year in school and I'm like, guys, look what I've got. I don't have to, I can be a frigid forever. I'm still going to be cool.
Is that why I got it? So you didn't
I've
have to
kissed
kiss
loads of
anybody?
boys.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
have
yeah.
a
Got a
tattoo.
tattoo, leave me alone.
Yeah, I've got crabs. You can't kiss
Yeah.
It's crabs. You can't kiss me.
Do you know what? One time I was in an MRI, right? And like, you know that when you go into an MRI, you're in there for like 45 minutes.
It's so noisy.
So noisy, but the girl, like the nurse was like, do you want me to put on any songs? And I was just too like awkward, like it was only like last year. I was like, oh, here, whatever you think, like, you know, just put on the radio or whatever. She's like, no worries. She was like, say less. She put on This Is Westlife for 45 minutes.
I'd be delighted.
Whenever you were saying about Westlife, the fucking whole thing, I was like, lying
A
there
whole album.
in this tunnel of fucking Westlife, just like blaring in my ears. And
That
I
honestly
couldn't-
sounds like
Yeah.
a wet dream.
and I was
You were
about
like,
to,
whatever this is for, I hope I have it so this can end soon.
I was like trying to shout. I was like, hello, me and the thing. She probably was like, dose.
Yeah.
Her
She's like,
fucking-
she's a 5'10" cat.
And now anytime I listen to Westlife, I'm like, turn that off.
I was in a restaurant not that long ago and they played Westlife must be paying people, like must have people working
I
for
met
them
Nicky from
everywhere.
Westlife just a couple of weeks ago.
You did?
Phoned my dad and all crying. He also nearly cried. He was like, he probably knows who we are by now. All them concerts. Me and my dad went to Westlife together all the time. And then whenever I met him, I told my daddy that you were here and he said that he thinks she must recognise us because all the concerts we went to. And he went, of course, at SSA or Odyssey. He said, Odyssey Arena, do you not remember I waved to you? I went, you waved to me.
Oh, yeah. What a move.
Him going back to the table like, what a fuck.
But this is bad etiquette, I think, right? We were in a restaurant and they played an album of Westlife. But it could have been any artist. But like,
Just the
imagine
full
playing
album,
just
start to
one
finish.
artist the whole time you're in a restaurant. And I was like, I'm in a straitjacket. Like, mix it up. Put on like Now 46 or whatever the kids are listening to now. I don't know.
Probably
But
now 300 these
yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think that's still going.
It is.
Is
Is
it?
it? Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to be so authoritative. It is. Yes, I'm the president of the fan club.
Radio DJ here.
But yeah, and they still actually make the physical CDs.
No
Everyone who's
way.
buying it.
Amazing.
But
I thought
but no.
HMV had turned into just like selling band t-shirts. And like,
Yeah.
it was a place
Yeah.
that like
And-
people that collect
concert tickets.
figures go to.
But what are they? What number are they on?
Oh, I don't know. No, I'm not that knowledgeable.
I'm gonna find out this second.
Please do.
What is like the most popular song at the moment?
Don't know.
Everything Sabrina Carpenter.
Is it?
Sabrina
Must be.
Carpenter and
Yeah.
Benson Boone. We have chatted about this in our own WhatsApp group chat, but like Sabrina Carpenter is just a genius.
Class.
Oh.
She is just like a marketing dream. She's such a smart
She
woman.
has like done ideas like things that will never now be able to be done because she now owns them,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's quite a broad thing. So for example, like when I was at the concert, it was meant to be set up as if she's on a TV set, which is genius because then when she's getting changed, they're showing things
Oh,
that
yeah.
look like it's like being recorded and you know a bit scandalous and whatever, and kind of 50s theme, you know, like the
Yes,
old
yep, very
Like
It's
a
just
showgirls.
works so well, you know, like old like 50s radio
Yeah.
kind of the microphone style, you know, a bit fuzzy and all,
Yeah.
and it works so well. But like she owns that now,
Yeah.
that's very
and
hard.
like how do you ever beat it? It's just she does everything so well.
She owns me. I'm obsessed with her.
Now
Yeah.
119.
Jeez.
Well, and what's on it?
It was released last year, November 15th, 2024. What songs are on it, Jordan, you ask? Radio DJ, should you not know?
I could probably guess some of them, but
Could you from November last year?
possibly. I don't know. Don't put me on the spot.
47 tracks. Oh, disc 1, first song.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Espresso.
Espresso.
oh,
Yeah. Oh, guys, I will not know who any of these people are.
Oh, this is a good test. Right, come on. Does
Right,
the
go on then.
36-year-old
Oh.
know any of these things? I only
No, I
will
do
'cause of
actually.
radio.
David Guetta's on there. I don't want to wait.
fair play them.
Yeah.
Well, that's play. No, disc 2, number 1 song. Sabrina Carpenter again. Please, please, please.
Taking over.
And Billie Eilish is on there 3 times. Give somebody else a go. That's probably what they were doing. They probably had the Now album on. Now 32, and it was all Westlife songs probably at the time. That's what they had on. Just it wasn't even their album. It was just the time that it was. How do you? I mean, there's Lady Gaga as well. She's still going.
Your birthday, mate.
You're a good friend.
Die with a smile. Here, listen. All these artists like Calvin Harris, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, Ellie Goulding. These are all my
This
times.
could be nice.
This could be.
Standing,
I know.
standing the test of time.
Maybe they aren't allowed new music on it.
And see, in the order that now goes, that's like in the order of successfulness.
Popularity.
Like if you're in the last one, you just about made it to that album. You
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
you were
yeah,
breaking it.
because you're not
Who
gonna
is the last one?
You're not going to sit and listen to the end of the
No,
album, aren't
no.
you not? I know, I think.
Last one on disc 2 as well. That's like the pits.
It's a real bummer.
Yeah.
You'd rather not be on it at all.
I'd rather not
Do you know what
be
that's
on.
like? Do you reckon like when Lisa from Steps had a solo career and if they rang her and be all, Lisa, you're the last song on disc 2? She's like, shit.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely classic though. That footage of her. What number was she in the chart? She found out her
Do
number.
you remember that? And
Bless
she
her.
didn't make it into the top, but she was like 42 or something. She didn't make it in the
something like
top 40 and they were like, oh no, Lisa, that's really good.
Well done.
And she's all, it's not, guys. I know it's not good. And they're all, no, it's really good.
It's okay. It's okay, Lisa.
That's ASMR. That's really good. Lights, camera, action. Kelly Minogue.
Oh, fair
that's
play
it.
to Kylie.
That's actually how I'd expect to be.
Fair
Probably
play to
last.
her.
I would have expected.
Do you know what? Fair play to her. She's still relevant, but
good.
just about.
That is all I want of my career is for people to go, fair play to her.
Fair play to her.
She's still trucking on.
She's still doing it.
She's just about relevant. That's what this is about me in
getting
this
there.
book.
I aspire to be just about relevant, honestly. Like that's a great compliment.
That's all that I need.
Also, it's so funny that I'm the one being like, she's just about relevant. Me, Kylie.
She'll be so pleased that you validated her.
You're welcome, Kylie.
I know. Guys, we should wrap up.
I know.
Yeah.
Is that done?
Yeah, we're at time. We're at that time.
Well, we
It's-
just keep
it's-
going, pumping more episodes.
It's fun when you're in the group chat.
Yeah, let's all swap tops and just pump out some more episodes.
If you like our episodes, please share them with friends. Get everyone to join the group chat, and please share our clips and stuff on social media. If this is on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast, go on and like review it, give it 5, do all this shit.
Don't review it if you're going to be nasty,
No,
though.
Right.
go
You'll
on
hurt
and
her
like
feelings.
leave 5 stars or whatever the thing that you do. Pretend you're in an Uber and you need like to get your like marks up.
And we'll
I don't
just
know.
give you a free bottle of water.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
See you later. Bye.
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 Bye.